Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 14 and we're going to be trying once again to launch the start of our space station. This is just going to be a module of whatever eventual station we build. But it'll be a lot easier to launch that station if we don't have to launch this giant science thing with it. And also this is really the only part of a space station that's actually useful. So that makes it a bit easier. Let's load up, it was Space Station Mark II. And in case you didn't watch the last episode or forgot, this is what we're launching. We've got it way up high so that it has, a second less of rocket fuel to use lifting off the ground. Last attempt we did this basically same design but without these four middle pieces. And that's basically it. Let's try launching. No point in beating around the bush. Let's just get to it. Recording this right after the last episode. It's actually uploading right now. 26%. We're launching at night again for some reason because I reverted. Let's go. And I want it to be a little more day this time. There we go. Because I don't really like the morning light in this game. It's kind of weird looking, in my opinion. Oh, this would have been bad. Yeah, that would have been really bad. Let's make sure those are in the right ones. F5. So that way I can just reload this launch. We'll throttle up to, let's throttle up to 100% since these are basically disposable rockets that I attached. I just wanted something that lasts a bit longer than a solid fuel. And this is going to be a bit louder, so let's zoom out. SAS on, RCS on. There's our cheese flag blowing in the wind, and let's launch. Okay, that was a bit of a drop before we started going up, I think. But overall, this looks like it's going pretty well. And now let's throttle down and activate our next engine. There we go. I don't know how this compares in speed. I do know that the solid fuels ran out at about 5,000 last time. Don't think we're going to reach that high this time, though. We'd better throttle up. Maybe not to 100%, but to there. Yeah, well, maybe we'll make it. No. All the way up. Let's toss those. Okay, so we're slowing down more than we did last time. That's not good. I might have made these a bit too tall, and they might actually have started out weighing more than they can lift, which is not a good idea. But now we're going up. The question is, will we go up enough? The lower they get on fuel, the more powerful this should get, so it might have started off a bit slower, but it should end a lot faster. And we didn't need too much more fuel, so if this is at all better, we should make it. One other thing I should do is try to science things up again. But this time, once I'm at like 65,000 or something. Speaking of that, let's watch this. Get that out so we can actually see our speed. Things are looking good. Let's get this up to 100 and then we'll cut engines. And in space. And 100. Of course, it's going to drop down a bit because we're still well within the atmosphere. But overall, that's pretty good. Now, let's try to wait until we get to 60,000 or so. we're really slowing down. It almost feels like we're going to stop. Let's just say 60,000. So there and there. Log. Yes, upper atmosphere, 8.4 science, process, no operational. But I included Kerbals. Oh well. Let's log the temperature too. 5.6 science. We'll just keep the data for now. Did this one keep the data? Yes. And we're in space. We didn't really lose all that much speed like I thought we would. Now let's tip on over. Let's F5 actually. Oh, this is a fast tip. This thing really has good turning control. Thanks to all those RCS ports I stuck on it. And there we go, and let's just get this over with. Use the RCS in addition to that. Look at it go. The question is, will it be enough? I don't think it will be. I think we have failed again. I mean, I could wait until I got to the top of the apoapsis, but whatever. I actually wanted to be at 120,000 anyway, so it works. Yeah. We're going a bit faster this time, I think, but still not the speed necessary. Oh, wait, X. So those 4 ran out, so we're gonna toss them. There we go. Oh no! Well, I don't think we lost any parts. So that works. That way we have a bit less weight to push. And heck, we got the time now. Let's wait. Let's F5 and wait until we get to the very top of the apoapsis. Like 20 seconds away, let's say. Like right there. And then we ease on over here. And let's go. H for RCS. Come on. Oh, this is going to be so annoying. Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it. We actually have a very tiny bit of fuel. 150. That could not be more perfect. Seriously, that is awesome. Let's get over there and try to circularize this orbit a bit. F5 though, F5. If I screw this up. Don't want there to be any evidence. We can use our time controls to act like it never happened, as we have done many times in this series. Just revert to launch. We're supposed to be going this way. I should probably have done this a bit earlier. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Let's do that again. That one's basically perfect. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I should have been on this side. What? Why did it change? I guess you can't expect too much precision, huh? Anyway, stop a little early this time so I can rotate around. Because this is a space station, I want to be a bit more precise with the orbit than I would normally care to be. F5 again, we're 2 minutes away. So we're just going to head on over to the periapsis. And rotate, and just a slight nudge. There, okay, that annoys me. There. If the orbits are too close, it gets kind of confused about which one is which. I don't know why it's so confused. There. I tweaked it just enough where, no, it's still confused. good enough for me. We can always fix the orbit later. But anyway, we have successfully sent 0 crew, apparently. Why? I put the crew in this thing before I launched. You guys all saw it. In the last episode, at the very end, I put the crew in and saved. Oh, whatever. Let's, oh, right. Decouple. It left us attached to this one. Switch to this one. Let's turn RCS on. Back away a bit. Well, that's actually basically what we want to do, is slow way down. Oh, the other thing I can do is go over here, turn the lights on. Doesn't really do anything though, except waste power. But anyway, let's face this way. Did I just turn all the way around? No. It says I'm facing the way I'm going, but I'm not. Control from here. Yeah? I don't know. That's speeding up my orbit. Oh crap, am I heading the wrong way? Oops. Well, we can't have that. First though, we need to tweak our orbit a bit so we don't ram into the science station, because that would be very bad. And now that it's been tweaked sufficiently, I hope, we'll F5, and we're just going to accelerate against our orbit, speed things up a bit. No, force this. That was weird. I don't know what just happened, but yeah. So there we go. Let's watch the space station Mark 1 with its lights on so we can actually see it. Oh, it's so tiny we can't see it. It's just a little flicker. Oh well, goodbye space station. Oh no, I can spin really fast. Okay, let's actually watch our orbit while we do this. We just need to bring it under 70,000 and we'll eventually crash. Preferably a lot under so that we don't keep doing orbits. We have plenty of fuel for this. So let's say 40,000. Sure. There we go. Now let's time warp. I mean regular time warp. So that we can get into the atmosphere as fast as possible. I still don't know why there were no Kerbins in there. I would think it was a glitch. But yeah, here we go. Heading into the atmosphere. This should be low enough because we weren't really going all that fast. It's not like we were going 30,000 or something, but still, I see no reason not to just slow us down even more vertically. I mean, not vertically, horizontally. We don't want to slow down vertically because that would just make us take longer. Okay, I really wish there was in-atmosphere music. That is a big complaint I have. Okay, we're officially out of orbit. You see, the lighting is just kind of weird when the sun isn't right above you. All these dark shadows and stuff kind of bothers your eyes. And I lost control. My keyboard doesn't like it when I hold down buttons for too long, I guess. Okay. There we go. So I'm not going to do that. I really need a USB keyboard. That isn't wireless. Or at least a keyboard that didn't cost me like $1. Because I got this wireless keyboard on Black Friday with a rebate, and it was like super cheap. It might have been $5. It came with a keyboard and a mouse, but the mouse fell apart. The scroll wheel broke. Anyway, this is an interesting area. A desert. We're going to blow it up. The ground is really high here too. Like 500. Boom! How many pieces are going to survive? None? Ooh. That was a nice explosion. I don't see any pieces. No, I don't think anything survived that crash. Okay, we don't want to revert, no, we want to go to tracking station. Always keep that in mind, you don't want to revert whenever you have done that, because then you would revert your actual launched piece. Let's fly our Space Station Mark II. Look at that. Looks wonderful. It's got plenty of power to keep the lights going. It's actually gaining power, but we're going to turn the lights off because it's not in use. Let's orient ourselves. Well, actually, I think maybe the best orientation is to be facing this way. I'm not sure. But let's just get it right on the dot. There we go. Close enough, close enough. So yeah, this is Space Station Mark II. Doesn't do anything right now because we didn't include the necessary pieces. But first off, I'm going to rename it to just, what should we call it? Space Station, whoa, whoa. Should probably watch what I'm typing. Space Station, Alpha. I don't know if there's anything already named that in like a movie or a video game or anything, but classify it as a station. When we add more parts, we'll find a better name for it. But yeah, we're already off somehow. Don't know how that happened. I must have accidentally pressed the key at some point. But there we go. I could disable torque so that I couldn't mess it up. No, we just seem to be tipping slightly. I think maybe I've done this wrong. I don't remember which way you're supposed to face a space station. Face station? What? I don't know what I just said. Space station, though. But yeah, we did it. With time to spare, so maybe next up you guys get to see my completely horrible skills at I'm not looking forward to this. Docking. I suck at docking. I don't do docking. And yet I'm going to do docking apparently, because I need to get 2 Kerbals up there. 2 Kermans. Because they apparently abandoned ship at the last second. They tricked me. Lander can. Oh, so that's why that one was so big. It's because it actually holds people. We're going to have to launch one of these things. Yikes. So what we will do is we will reuse space station. Oh crap. I didn't mean... How did I load that? Does double clicking load it? Yes, it does. Okay. I don't think I've ever done that. But we will reuse this launcher because we know it can lift a heavy weight and put it into orbit. And we will just take this, rip that off. Well, yeah. Take that, we rip that off, take all this, and I guess we'll just detach that. Plop this on. And what is that? That's the SAS. We need a decoupler, which is in the structural. A giant decoupler. That's a tiny one. Is this the giant one? Yes, okay. I'm not sure why I need this decoupler, actually. Oh, I know why. Because I forgot to put some extra junk on here. No, no. Well, maybe, but no. There we go. And we need an engine. I think that's a use for the Poodle. Plop that on. Plop that on. There we go. Structural. Utility. We're going to want to include some power. Power, power, power. Right, what am I doing? I don't know. Batteries. Stick some batteries on this thing here. It didn't want to stick the batteries, apparently. Stick some solar panels on it. We don't need this. Instead, we will put a solar panel there, just for fun. Next up, RCS. We're definitely going to want a lot of RCS on this one. Of course, we need a place to put the RCS. A logical place. So let's move these batteries, actually, to be right there. Because it doesn't really care if you cover up the solar panels. It's just a bit dumb looking. But there, we got RCS. Maybe it would be good to even have an RCS port on the very front. What in the heck is it looking so giant for? Oh, because it's not placing. Apparently I can't put it on there. Oh well, that should be good enough. Wait, we need fuel. And we can just plop the fuel on there, I don't care. Bring a lot of it. There, this thing looks stupid, but it should function as desired, except I forgot. We don't need to dock. What am I thinking? These guys have jetpacks. Yeah. Yeah, okay, forget the docking. We only need to dock if we want to leave this ship up there. Then again, maybe we do want to leave this ship up there, in which case I will need to attach a docking port to it. Docking, docking, docking. Where is that? Utility? Yes, okay. Can I just stick this up there? No. I cannot. Well, that complicates matters. If I want a docking port, I can't have that. We're not going to dock, I have decided. Just because of that. Okay, so I think this should be a sufficiently powerful rocket to get us in an orbit. Hopefully this weighs a bit less so we have more fuel. Otherwise we might not have enough fuel to actually match the orbit. But this is not a space station, so this is a Kerbonaut launcher. Save and launch. Hope I didn't forget anything. Like, I forgot to switch the things around, so I'm gonna have to fix them again. Whoops. There we go. I wonder if you can actually break these things if you have enough force. They seem pretty much sturdy. Okay, so what is all this? This is those. This is that. Why is that all in the same one? That is the last thing we want to do, along with firing that engine. This detaches those. Okay. F5, we're at daytime, so that's good. And RCS, SAS. Now I think about it. Oh, this is going to take a while. We want to save all of the RCS fuel on the top for when we're actually maneuvering. I know there's like action groups, but I have never done those, and I don't want to have this video be 10 minutes of me figuring out action groups. Okay, yeah, something looked a bit strange, but okay, F5 again, and throttle up to, say, like 80% or something, and realize that I almost screwed everything up, and there we go. And let's launch. Oh wait, crap. I'm just doing this for the explosion. That looks pretty cool. But anyway, oh, I'm gonna have to do that all over again. This sucks. But what I realized was, for some reason, I'm sending up Bill, Jebediah, and Bob when I want to send up Insby and Camwin. Okay? Now you're going to remember that? Yes? Okay, let's... Oh, man. That gets kind of annoying. But let's actually fix some of this stuff now. Like that and that. There we go. Fix that. And we can actually disable these here, so... Oh, hey! Because this is in here, I only have to do it twice. Awesome. Save and launch. But to re-enable them, I'll still have to do it 4 at a time. One thing this game really needs is a pause button where you can still edit stuff like that while you're in the field. And there we go, we've got Camwin and Insby. So, SAS, RCS, everything is set up to launch properly, and let's go! Oh no! Ooh, I forgot. Well, let's just see what happens. Oh, nothing happened. Revert to launch. So, forgetting that was a bad idea. I'm not about to spend, 10 minutes getting into orbit when I've wasted fuel like that. Oh, that was loud. So, we will not be actually transferring the crew over this time around, because we don't have enough time. I will get to 100 meters per second, and then I will activate the final engine. And there we go. Full speed ahead. I guess we can throttle it down a bit now that we've got that engine going. Save a bit of fuel for right now. Okay, upwards we go. Really hoping this weighs less than that giant thing did. You would think it would, but it's not always that simple. Jettison. I don't know what jettison does with an engine. I've never done it before. Only some of the engines have that option. I'm guessing you can just, detach the engine somehow? I don't know. It's kind of weird. I might have to try it sometime. But anyway, I don't know. Are things going well? they don't seem to be to me. It kind of seems like we're going a lot slower. Which could mean this thing weighs a whole lot more than I thought it did. Let's use H. That 0.1 meters per second boost or whatever will really help us out. What might actually help us out is reducing the weight of the fuel. But we're accelerating now. We're into the darker blue. I wish you could keep that thing up here whenever you were in this view. It'd be so useful. But anyway, we're gonna get in space. I just don't know if we're going to get up there. And yeah, you really are supposed to, you know, try to sciencey actually plan ahead and stuff, but whatever. We're just gonna get up in space and hope we line up, and if we don't, we just wasted time. So we then rotate. How high up are we? 48. Luckily, I don't think your rotation all that much matters for the aerodynamicness. Not at that height, at least. So wait until we hear the space music. Oh no. That's at a weird angle for some reason. Okay, space music. Let's thrust with everything we've got, including H. There, that's better. Still, we're higher up than we should be for some reason. Don't know why. And crap. Can't detach those when I'm in that view. So we might have just screwed everything up because we had barely enough fuel last time. And this time we're not doing that well. Uh, 102, but we gotta get all the way up to 150. Well, I don't know. We've stopped. Crap. I didn't want to use this. What? Oh, great. My keyboard stopped working again. I need a new battery, I think. Or a new keyboard. But both of those require money I don't have. Anyway. So we ran out of fuel. It seems like a shame to let this all go. So what we will do is we will RCS accelerate until we get up to that point, and then we will decouple, activate that engine, and get going. Man, that's really not doing much. Yeah, oh, ship is throttled up. Whoops. Oh well, I think we've done enough. That's not making any difference. So, oh wait, there's no decoupler. This is a different design. I just can't separate from the map screen. Well, goodbye, guys. I didn't really want to have my engine on right away. Okay. Ooh, this engine is quiet. The good news is we don't weigh very much, so this should be able to get us in orbit. The bad news is, unless we've basically aligned things perfectly, we're in a lot of trouble. And might not be able to get the guys. And I've already gone way over on my time because this is taking longer than I thought it would. But let's get into orbit at least. A circle orbit at that, so 100 by 100 basically. And almost. And there we go. Okay. Well, F5. And, Do I yeah, I'll just end it here. And for once, I'm actually going to record 3 episodes in a row, I think, which also means I won't be able to mention the whatever's in the Dev Note Tuesday for next Wednesday, because I'm just going to record that episode right now. But I'll mention that in the Sunday episode, or you can just check it out on their news thing on KerbalSpaceProgram.com, I believe. Yeah, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see the conclusion of this mission. Probably end in failure, and we'll have to try again. And also comment if you have anything to say, and like this video if you liked it. I will see you in the next episode.